Marisa Churchill. She is back in our home. She's a top chef, she's a cookbook author, and today she is whipping up the most amazing key lime pie that I have ever eaten in my entire life. Welcome back, Mama.
I'm so excited to be making this today because I think this is the perfect dessert for summer.
Yes. We're so excited to be eating it today as well. Now, this is no ordinary key lime pie. This one's special. Why?
Well, I like to think it's special. I first created this recipe when I was the pastry chef at Almay, and a writer came in from Food and Wine, and she said it was the best that she'd ever had, and she had lived in the Florida Keys, so I was pretty excited about that.
That's a big deal.
That's impressive.
I thought so.
I mean, a review like that from Food and Wine.
I know.
Did she write it down anywhere?
I hope she did.
I
I'm not
hope
actually
so,
sure, but I think
you need to frame
she
it.
did. So
I understand. I understand.
and now I'm going to share it with everybody. The whole family's going to know about
the secret.
it.
Everybody's going to know the secret.
Yes.
So it starts with a delicious crust.
Yeah,
so
we
tell us
have
how you made your crust.
3 components, and one of the things I'll tell you too, as I walk you through the recipe, is that some of these can be done in advance. So it's actually really easy to make. So yes, the crust. So the key with the crust is graham crackers. You want to grind them up so that they're fine like sand. Now, if you don't have a food processor, don't worry about it. Get yourself a Ziploc bag, put them in there. Exactly. If you're stressed, this is the perfect way to do it. Sometimes even if you have a food processor, forget it.
Exactly.
Just pound them up. And then you're going to just blend it into this crust like this. Now, one of the other things I do with this, and this is great for people that have issues with sugar, have to watch their sugar intake, is I actually use a brown sugar baking blend by Truvia. So it's 75% stevia, 25%
Is that right?
sugar. Yes.
Nice. That's
Because I'm tasting it right now, and you don't get that stevia aftertaste that you sometimes get.
Yes, and the other thing you get is, look at this. It's nice and crisp. It browns nicely, so it's really...
So it doesn't give you sugar spikes.
Exactly, so it's really great.
And
So
it's
once
not overly sweet. That's the thing. I feel like it balances everything else.
Yeah,
This is the best graham cracker crust I've ever had.
Thank you.
So it's just butter, graham crackers.
Graham crackers, flour, yes, the baking blend.
And then in the oven for 25
Yes,
minutes?
so you want to put it in for about 25, 30 minutes until it gets cooked. You're going to blind bake it. So that means you're going to put some pie weights. Another tip, if you don't have pie weights, don't go spending the money on them. Just a bag of beans, dried beans.
Just
and
make
you're
sure
good to
they're
go.
out of the bag.
Yes,
You don't want the bag of plastic too,
Yeah,
that would not be good.
Exactly.
Okay, or you put them in a brown paper bag.
All right,
Okay,
and then
so
once
pop
we're
it
done
in.
with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the filling.
Okay.
So we have some egg yolks and whole eggs here. We're going to add in some condensed milk.
Oh, I love condensed milk so much.
I do too, I know. It's
just
one of my
delicious.
weaknesses. And then one of my secret ingredients here, a little bit of coconut milk. This is just going to give it that lovely tropical flavor.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You don't even need filling in this graham cracker.
You know what I mean?
I need a graham cracker crust.
And then a little
amazing.
pinch of salt. That's just going to balance out the sweetness. And then the other thing, a blend of key lime juice and regular lime juice. That's important because sometimes key limes can be kind of bitter.
Really bitter, yes.
So here we
So
go.
can
Why
you
don't
make
go ahead,
this
you wanna
ahead of
dip that
time?
one into- You absolutely can. You can make this up to 3 days ahead of time. Just give it a little whisk here. Oh my God, I'm going to.
So the mix
I'm throw this
and
everywhere. I can tell we're going to both get.
That's all right.
Well,
So
step
the
back.
mix and the crust you can make ahead of time.
Yes, you can. So and one of the things I do too is I'll sometimes make a double batch of this and just pop some into the freezer.
Right, and then you have it for
Yes.
later. That's
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
going to just kind of leave this like this. You want to get it whisked nicely, but wear an apron or don't wear your best
gonna get it
dress.
going.
Oh, she's
Don't
going to get it going. Look at that.
Don't worry, 'cause we're gonna
look
pour
at
that.
those muscles.
I'll tell you why, 'cause we're pouring it in
Okay,
there.
good. Go, go,
Okay,
go.
we got it. There you go.
Oh, look at it. Perfect. There you go. Excellent.
So then we
now
pour it in
just
here.
pour it in.
Okay.
And you don't actually have to wait for the crust to cool if you don't want to do this.
Okay.
You just pour it right in. There we go.
And then we pop it in the oven
Pop
for
it
how
in
long?
the oven for about 30 minutes. And you see how loose it is
It's
right now?
very loose, and that's okay, huh?
You want, yes, that's perfect. So you want it to be nice and set, almost like Jell-O when it comes out. And
30 minutes at 350?
350, yes.
Okay.
Both the crust and that at 350. And then let's go ahead and we have one already
So when we
done.
take it out, Marisa, we let it cool on the counter before we put it in the refrigerator, right?
Yes, and then put it in the fridge. So here's another thing you can do. When I make this freezes beautifully. You can actually make it like this and freeze it for 3 to 4 weeks. I kid you not, you will never know it was frozen. It's amazing. Just pull it out the day before, put it in the fridge, and then bop.
Room
This is the
temperature.
only thing you have to do the day of, the whipped topping.
Which is interesting because most key lime pies are topped with meringue, but you do whipped
Yes,
cream, which
and
I
I
love.
swear by the whipped cream because it's just, you have the buttery crust, you have that rich tart filling there, and you need that creamy richness from
But
this
this isn't
topping.
just any whipped cream.
No, 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 it is not. We always have to have something, a little nod to our Greek roots here, the Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Yes, with our little...
I think this is why the woman
know.
from Food and Wine loved it. Clearly, it was
I
the
know,
Greek yogurt.
exactly.
So just mix
I know,
that
there we
together
go,
with that.
exactly, that little spatula. You know
Fold
what
it.
they call the spatula in Greece?
What?
Marisa.
They call it Marisa.
I know, exactly.
Oh my
See,
gosh.
exactly. Another
Should your nickname be Spatula?
I know, exactly. Maybe it should
My
be.
good
Next
friend
time.
Spatula.
Is back on the show.
Okay, so
there we go.
now,
Just put that on top.
right in the center?
Yes, just put it wherever you want. Just nice, gorgeous little mounds.
Now, Marisa,
yes.
I know that this pie is actually very special to somebody that's very special to you in your life. Tell us who.
It is. My grandmother just turned 104 years.
104.
Yes, and she loves this. She loves this pie. She lives in Arizona. She still drives to the gym 3 days a week. She doesn't even walk with the cane. And you know, you and I were talking about this earlier, and you guys were so sweet because she loves the show so much, and you guys sent her a birthday message.
We did. Happy birthday, Hetty.
And she wanted to surprise you guys. She has a message for you guys too. Yes.
No.
Yes, I'm 104 years old, and I want to thank everybody for all the well wishes for my birthday, and I love your show. Bye.
Listen, I can barely make it to the gym 3 times a week. Like, I'm like, what's happening?
Hetty, you should come see the show here live, but don't drive. We'll send you a ticket. Do not drive from Arizona all the way here.
You'll have a knock on your door one day.
You know what?
Take you up on that.
You can come. Oh, we love you, Hetty, and she loves this cake.
She does, yes, she does.
She doesn't like chocolate.
No, she's not a big chocolate fan, so I always make this for her. And then we'll just go ahead and top it with some lime zest. Look at that gorgeous little bit of color. You can even put a little bit of toasted coconut on it if you want instead, or. There we go.
Gosh, that's so good. Okay.
All right, let's dig in. Let's do this.
It's so good.
Right.
And like you were saying, the mixture of the key lime and the lime together, it just had that perfect
It's
amount of
so
tang.
good.
We were acknowledging that. So
Greek
well done.
yogurt.